good to be back. Um, I would like to say I appreciate everyone who took their time, who took data labo, because it takes data too, and listened to my first podcast. Um, I'm so proud of y'all. Please just do me this one thing, guys. Let's just subscribe. Just please press that subscribe button and hit that like button as well. You'll be doing me a much bigger favor. I love y'all, and I hope this one hits home as well. So let's get into it. Today we are discussing being a black being. And if you were to ask me what really inspired this, there's a movie I recently watched, and I watch this movie almost every day now. I love it so much. It talks about black people, back in the colonial era. So this guy, I'll tell you a little story. This guy, it's called Judas and the Black Messiah. If you have time, just go watch it. If you have data, go download it. So this guy who goes around stealing cars with a fake FBI badge is caught by the police, and the actual FBI comes in and they turn him into an informant. And if you really look at it, he really didn't have a choice, because it was either he was going to do time or he becomes an informant, and he took the easy way out. I would have done that too. So this guy tells on another black dude, and then there's a documentary about it. Eventually, when the documentary, when freedom is free, if I can put it that way, finally, and black people are free in America, this documentary comes out. It was made by white people. No offense, being specific to that race, but it was made by white people. And then when it is made, now this guy is made to be a bad person, But really, if you really think about it, it's either he was beaten up even before the FBI guy came in and asked him if he was gonna do time or either be an informant. So basically he chooses being an informant, and it starts there. So he tells on this black guy that the group of this black guy is called, he's a chairman, this other guy is a chairman of the Black Panthers. There are also other groups that push the black people struggle, but specifically he was telling on this guy, and eventually this chairman person dies because of him, and he was put in difficult circumstances. He had no other choice. It was either him or this guy he was telling on. So after black people are free, and the movie is out and the documentary is out, because it's based on a true story, and the movie is out, the guy kills himself, which was very sad. I would have been the informant, so I don't want to go to jail. No one wants to go to jail, especially being a black man going to jail. No. Anyways, that's what inspired this, and I would just like to go back to the history. It made me think about the history. It made me think about Steve Biko, Nelson Mandela, Malcolm X, and all these other black people that fought for our freedom so hard. And I know it did not go in vain, but I still think there's racism, and I don't think racism is anything that is going to end anytime soon for us. And so, things like being black people being sold to other countries, things like our natural resources being taken, and it wasn't even a fair trade. We were given mirrors for diamonds, we were given mirrors for cows, so we lost all our natural resources. Hence, we are developing countries. Africa is a developing continent, and we have America, which is so big, but if you really look at it, they have the equipment to produce what they take from us. Either way, it's been hard, but I'm just glad some people are starting to realize that being black is cool and being black is beautiful and all of that. And I'm also proud of being black. If you would ask me, then why am I proud of being black? I'm so proud, man. I don't even know where to start. I'm just proud of being black because I'm black. Let's just start there. Being black on its own, I think it's a blessing. And we are all of a sudden getting the recognition, the curly hair and all that stuff. Either way, let me just dive into this one. Our culture. We have so much. We have a diverse culture. As black people, we don't just have one culture. Within that culture, there are many other different cultures that stand out, and I'm not going to point any particular one, but we all have the same thing: the music, the food, the spices, and not to mention the fact that I don't know who said this, but I heard this somewhere that being black, a black person can produce another race, but no other two races can come together and produce a black person. So basically what they meant was, so somehow being black people were the first people to produce other races. And all of a sudden we are getting this recognition. I'm going to put God into this. I know it's a diverse one, but I think I'm going to put God into this. I somehow think God might have done this on purpose, where we were oppressed, and all of a sudden now we are just getting the recognition that we are supposed to be getting, because life started from us, guys. We give breeds to coloreds, to many other different races, and we bring our genes into it. The flow, the rhythm. You can tell a black person. You can even tell a half black person with this person got some black genes in them, and it's so beautiful. Being black is just beautiful. I just want to say black is back. Like I told you, black is back, and black still remains beautiful, I'd say, among all races. Now I'm being biased, because I am black. Well, looking at the fact that other races, I'm not going to be specific, are pumping their lips. We are getting the recognition of thick lips. Big nose is no shame. We're getting hair that is plaited. We see so many races plaiting their hair, ponytails, plaiting their ponytails and into many different styles. We get like cool. Now there's this new trendy hairstyle which I would personally like to try. I haven't tried it, I won't lie, but we get like knotless braids now. We keep evolving. We keep evolving as black people. We had like braids, normal braids, and now it's knotless braids. I don't know what's gonna come after that. We get big nose. Some races go into machines and they tan themselves because they want to have a nice brown beautiful skin, because they don't want to get that pale looking like skin tone color or whatever. And I know I might get bashed for this. Maybe another race would say whatever, even my they would even comment on my English, and I don't mind, because at the end of the day it's not my mother language. I'm just trying to use the language of an oppressor, if you get what I mean, because it's the universal language, which, if you really think about it, then you would say, well, we are not free because we are a South African country, which is black and which has so many languages, but at the end of the day, we are still using the language of an oppressor. But I'm not there. I'm going to focus on the essence of a black woman right now. I mean, the way they are shaped, they're different shaped. They are full figures. Some are slim. We get like big bosoms. We get like big boobs. You know what I mean? They just come in different shapes and sizes and different colors and all of that. And I'm going to shift back now. I'm not even going to shift back. I'm going to shift forward to the essence of a beautiful black man. Oh, god dang it. There's something about a black man with broad shoulders, dark skin. Even those light-skinned ones. I'm not being what you call this, anket, kids, even those light-skinned ones. There's something about a black man just that makes me wanna scream like, yes, sir, okay. I just wanna say this, guys. I'm not marrying into another race. I am not marrying into another race. And if one day I may choose another race, please remind me of this. Being black is nice. Being black is perfect. And being black right now means you get to prove other races wrong of the stereotypes that they have upon us. God is lifting us up. God is putting us to the surface right now. We are getting recognition. Even other races are hyping us. And it's not as if they were not hyping us before. It's just that, the majority of them were very much oppressing us. I like being a black girl. I like being a black young woman. And I hope if you are a black person, next time you step outside, bring your whole essence. Feel yourself when you put your feet on the ground. As soon as you step outside and the sun shines on you and your skin radiates this blackness, whatever color you are, just make sure, Guti, you know that God is with you and being black is perfect. That is all from me, and I would like to remind you all again, tell your friends, to tell their friends, to tell their friends, and tell all the other races, Uguti, this is where the juicy stuff is at. I love y'all. Peace.